guys, this is Maria. Welcome to Beautiful Parenthood. We just celebrated Scarlett's 3rd birthday and we created a whole royal environment in our household. She really likes princesses, so it was Princess Ball inspired. And there have been lots of DIYs like this unicorn behind me, and I'm gonna share with you ideas and DIYs. And also please make sure to let me know which project you like the best in the comments below. I would love your feedback. So for this birthday, I had a few major projects picked out. First of them was the chandelier. I wanted to make a chandelier that I'm gonna hang above the table outside. And I was looking for a specific one. I wanted it white with certain decor, but I wasn't able to find it. So I decided to make it myself. The way I made it, I bought a big piece of foam board. Then I created a template out of paper, sketched it to the board, and then I used X-Acto knife and box cutter to cut it out. My suggestion, use the box cutter. It's much easier because X-Acto knife took me forever and it actually did not do as good of a job. And then I also took a pair of manicure scissors and snapped all the loose ends. Then I took gold paint and painted the candle parts on the chandelier and tied some pink ribbon in it. The product was done. I actually enjoyed it so much that I decided that I'm gonna put it on Etsy. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna link it below so you can purchase it if you want to. The next project was the dragon, and you can see it on the screen. So the idea was, because even though my daughter is a girl and it's a girly birthday, we had equal amount of boys and girls coming. So I had to bring in some, touches for the boys, and the idea was to create a dragon slayer. This dragon slayer was made out of cardboard, his body. My husband just took a piece of big box and used some tape to tape it, and then spray painted it dark green. I cut out the head, tail, and legs out of the foam board and colored it with markers. I used the same box cutter that I did for the chandelier. Now, if you do want it to look more professional, marker might not be the best idea because it does leave that lines in the foam board, so you might want to look for other options. If you do decide to paint the foam board with spray paint or anything else, just keep in mind that foam board, when the spray paint will dry, it will bow a little bit because it's going to get tighter on the part where you put the paint on. So even though markers might not look as great and even, but they are much better for the use on the foam board. After we've created the tail, legs, head, and body, I created the slats and slit in the tail and taped the legs to the bottom of it, and then we wrapped the tape around it and put the balloons with some scotch tape as well. The balloons were green. I would suggest, if you're buying a smaller pack of balloons, buy 2 because they do pop, and then the kids can go crazy. Actually, my kids like to just tumble it before it even had any balloons on, but it was a hit. And it's interesting, it was a hit among the princesses because they beat up the dragon. So my next project was this unicorn behind, and that was one of the probably more challenging ones. I used 2 foam boards to create the unicorn because I wanted it to be a bigger unicorn, so we create a statement. And at Hobby Lobby, I purchased the foam boards. They are about $5, so it's really affordable to make it. Then I sketched out the unicorn body on one piece, and then I sketched out the head and the horn on the other piece. I taped it all together with scotch tape. Then I painted the horn and hooves with gold, and then the rest of the body I used acrylic paint and I painted it with pink. Again, the reason I did it, so if you do have a little bit of separation between the balloons, so it doesn't look weird, so that way your unicorn, if the balloons fall off or they get deflated or something, it still looks cute. This unicorn can stand on the floor. It doesn't have to be attached to the wall. I attached it with a 3M tape, and actually I'm glad I did it because before, when my daughter first saw it when I made it, she used to drag it all over the house and I had to hide it so it would survive till the party. This wall actually was a backdrop for lots of really cute princessy pictures. And you can also see this vinyl flowers on the sides. Those are from Hobby Lobby. They were pricey. And you know, there's paper options of the flowers like this, so it's up to you if you want to make it. I would say I like it. I think it brought it, you know, more touch to it, but it was pricey. So out of all my projects, I would say if you want to skip something, skip this one. The next big project was to create a castle out of fireplace. I've pinned a really cool pin on Pinterest, so it was basically just two ball towers and the roof on them. I created the roof out of the wrapping paper. I just, you know, folded it over, nothing special. And then the balloons, we took the balloons, we bought a hand pump finally, and I really suggest to buy it because it's about $4 and it saves you tons of time and energy. So I took 3 balloons and I wrapped it all around like I did with balloon dogs for Justin's birthday, and just stacked them on top of each other with a little bit of tape in between, and it actually turned out really pretty. Then on the floor I taped a piece of wrapping paper that matched the towers, and it was a perfect castle. You might have noticed this beautiful artwork on the top of the fireplace. This is the 1:1 scale depiction of Scarlett at birth. And the company is called Birth Canvas. They contacted me and their mission is absolutely beautiful. They want to feed over 1 million children. Part of your purchase from them would go towards that amazing goal. And my subscribers get 10% discount with code Maria. For more, please check the description. But look how beautiful this artwork is. And it's I believe $69, and I just went to Hobby Lobby and I put it on the foam board. It comes as a canvas and it's a true canvas, and I put it for $15 on the foam board, and now I have this beautiful piece of artwork. Again, check description for your code. For the gift table, I created a beautiful arrangement of fake flowers and balloons. It just made a great touch, and it just had a little bit of a pink tablecloth. On the chandelier, I hanged the flowers with fishing wire, so you couldn't see it. It looks like a floating flowers. That's a trend, and it looked really pretty and magical. And as far as entertainment, I had crafts. I purchased on Amazon a set of foam crowns and stickers, as well as paper swords for boys to decorate and for girls to take the crowns, and it was a great hit. I also purchased a set of little cups that you can decorate with the stickers. I think it was a little too much sticker decorating, so you can stick only to 1 sticker decorating if you are doing the crafts. If your kid's birthday is somewhat in the summer-ish and you're gonna be able to do outdoors, one thing I did not do is add on the invitations that to bring a change of clothes, just because, you know, it ended up being so hot. We took out our water balloons and did the sprinkler, and everybody got wet, but the kids had a blast, so it was totally worth it. Luckily, most parents do bring a change of clothes when they go to a birthday party, but I suggest put it on the invitations, let the people know, and let the kids get messy because it's the best fun. And by the way, this is my 4th kids party I'm planning, and I will say that I love doing it at the house. Unless you're hiring someone to do it all for you, it's so much easier to do it at your own house, because it took me quite a while to get ready. It was a few sleepless nights to cut it all out, but I had the luxury of doing it at every stage I wanted, so it wasn't stressful, and we were preparing you know, way in advance, and we were even able to go to Disney, do the magical event there. That was absolutely beautiful. I'll show you some videos right now on the screen. But then we also came back and we were able to do the party, and it was stress-less for us. We also prepped all the food at the house. We did this time homemade pizzas, and as the treats, I did cookies from a local bakery. And I know a lot of my subscribers know I'm a healthy mom. I don't let my kids eat sugar, and I prefer to make treats myself, but those cookies look really pretty, and they added as a decor element quite an amount. And you know, when it's a birthday, I'm not as strict. Then as far as other treats that we had popcorn. We had some organic, and we do popcorn ourselves. It's organic popcorn on coconut oil. Then we did chips and hummus. We had stuffed grape leaves, fruit plate. For drinks, we had some tea with honey. My husband made it, and just water and honest juices for the kids, just a little bit. And as treats, we also had ice cream that I showed you in my son's birthday, Island Breeze. It comes served in the actual fruit. It's really cool. And also we of course did a little cake, but it was like a fruit cake. We bought it at Earth Fair, which is a more natural organic store. Again, we were gone to Disney, so I didn't really have time to prep as much food as I usually do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave me in the comments which project did you like best and which one are you gonna try yourself. I really want to know. And if you do try it, make sure to tag me on Instagram. I would like to see your efforts and how it turned out. Thank you for watching, and I hope if you're not a subscriber, you're gonna click that subscribe button below. Give me a thumbs up. I would love for you to stick around and share this video. Thank you.